Hey y'all, NSRA Nationals, Louisville, Kentucky, 2015. And you know you hear about Tri-5 Chevrolets are so popular, right? Well, there's a 55 Ford that I have absolutely fallen in love with. I've seen it for the first time in Nashville and finally getting a chance to shoot a short feature on it. So anyways, let me get the camera turned around and we'll take a look at it. Tell me some of the changes you've made to it. Let's start up here in the front. Have you done anything up here?
Well, the first thing I did was sectioned 1.5 inches out of the front fenders. That was all rotted out behind the moldings. The next thing I did was I took the seam out of the front fenders. I remade the front bumper completely. I took 4 inches out, left to right, front to back. I sectioned the grill 2.5 inches and set it back 2.5 inches. I also fabricated the whole entire engine compartment out of metal.
Let's stick with the body mods. We'll do the engine compartment by itself. Tell me, you've not chopped it or anything like that?
No, it's a stock chop. Nothing's been changed on the top, other than I added chrome trim around the drip rail and changed the molding on the back from a stock molding to a Crown Vic molding.
Have you done anything with the fenders back here?
The fenders are pretty much stock. The tail lights I handmade, the bezels, the lenses, that's all handmade and it's all LED.
And then of course you brought the bumper in too, right? Tightened it all up.
Yeah, I sectioned the bumper in 3 or 4 spots and tucked it in real nice and tight and filled where I needed to fill and subtracted where I needed to. I also made the exhaust tips run through the bumper.
If you would have told some traditional hot rodder that you were going to have the exhaust come through the bumper on a 55 Ford, they would have said, I wouldn't do that, Dave. You know what I'm saying? That's too modern of a touch or whatever. But it's one of the features I always tell people when I tell them about this car. I was like, he's got the exhaust coming through the bumper and it looks good. I mean, it doesn't look cheesy. It doesn't look like, I mean, he took the time to make sure it worked. And no, congratulations. That to me is a really cool feature of the car.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I think it looks real good.
Yeah, no, it does, for sure. And then is it on airbags or is it on regular suspension?
No, it's an Art Morrison chassis and it's built to that ride height.
And we should mention that it's a grandfather and a grandson that actually built the car, had it built, right?
Well, I'm the builder. Gene Schwister is the owner of the car. His grandson is Tyler. They actually started the car. They bought the chassis and they started to make body mounts so that they could set their body on. They did a little bit of floor work. Put the motor mounts and the transmission mount and the body mounts on the car, and then I boxed everything in, and then they decided to have me finish the car and build it to a little bit higher standard, I think, than what they had first thought about doing.
Yeah, I would guess. I mean, are they professional builders themselves?
Well, Gene is actually it's Gene's birthday this weekend. He's going to be 76 years old, and he actually builds all his own hot rods. He's got quite a few hot rods, and he's built cars all his life. He used to be a Ford car dealership owner. He sold a business about 15 years ago, and he's built a number of cars since then, and he's built quite a few cars prior to that. And when he asked me to build this car, I almost fell on the floor.
Right, you were thinking to yourself, why?
Yeah, exactly.
Where are these headlights out of?
Those headlights, you know what? I don't remember where I got them. I got them on eBay, and I actually tried to find them again, and I couldn't find them again. There's a lot of headlights out there that look similar, but they got big spaces in where the LED rings go, which I don't care for, but they worked.
And then the, what are these parking lights down here in the corner?
Yeah, the parking lights, those buckets are actually 2 inches shorter than a stock one, 2.5 inches shorter, and then I made the lenses and the LED lights behind there.
They match the tail lights.
Yes.
Right?
Right.
Yeah, no. And then you've got a stripe too that runs down it, right?
Yeah, the stripe in the center is called, it's off of a Cadillac CTSV. It's Cadillac Black Diamond.
Uh-huh.
And then the pinstripe runs and separates the straight black from the black diamond.
Wow, this is awesome in here, Dave. Who did this work?
Well, this work is all done by me. I'm a one-man shop, so
you did the interior too?
I did everything on this car, yeah.
Holy smokes.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, that's a nice job. I like that roof too, right? The headliner?
A lot of people think that's
glass.
Glass up on top.
It's not though, is it?
It's not glass. It's painted black diamond. It's a aluminum piece I set in there.
You know what? I see a lot of builders try to do their own interiors, Dave, and I'll be honest with you, a lot of them miss it. They can do a good job on the outside, but not so good on the inside. And this interior fits this car really well. That's beautiful, man.
Well, thank you. We started with a top piece of a 56 dash. From this piece down, from where that stitch line is, from there down is all hand fabricated, along with the seats. The seats were 65 T-Bird seats. All I did was use a 65 T-Bird frame. And then I made new bases and new foam, and the back seats are made from scratch. The center console's made from scratch. All the stainless I did. I made the shift handle. Pretty much everything in here I made.
Now you said this dash is out of a 56 Ford, right?
56 Ford. From here up is stock. From here down I made everything that's here.
What's that underneath there? Anything?
Where?
That
this
panel?
here?
Yeah.
Well, we've got a Tremec 5-speed in here, so we've got the clutch pedal, all the master cylinders and all that stuff are underneath this panel here, so it's easy to fill.
Accessibility is what that's for.
Accessibility, right.
And then what kind of gauges are in it?
Those are classic instruments. Beautiful gauges.
Right on. And then it's got tilt wheel too?
Tilt wheel, Flaming River, Billet Specialties wheels, and I painted everything black diamond to match.
Right on, man. No, I love this car, brother. I've been talking about this car since Nashville. Is that when you debuted it?
We debuted it in Nashville. Bobby Alloway loved the car. We got a Builder's Choice in Nashville and a Custom Rod of the Year finalist. Very happy.
Yeah, I would be. This is an awesome car, brother. And then you put the Coyote motor under here.
Yeah, it's a late model Ford Coyote 302. It's not stock, as you can see. We took the 8-stack system, their Ida Weber carburetors, converted to fuel injection. I went and I completely hand fabricated all the panels around the motor. I fabricated all the engine covers, all the valve covers. I fabricated all the fuel lines, solid stainless steel.
Man, the fuel lines look cool. Everything looks cool.
Well, I appreciate it.
And then you have the stacks on an angle.
Yeah, it's all tipped in towards the center, a little bit different look.
Dude, I love those inner fenders too.
Yeah, inner
and then
fenders.
You got a pinstripe around it, a gray pinstripe around it, like well, that's beige out here, but man, dude, you rocked it.
Yeah, check out the louvers. The louvers that are stamped in the side panels and are made to match the wiring connectors on the valve covers. That die I made by hand.
Holy smokes. Awesome. That is just awesome, brother.
Well,
it's one of my favorite Fords, period.
Well, beautiful. I love it.
Yeah, me too. Like I said, you know, the Tri-5 Chevys are king, right? But, man, I have just been a fan of this car since I first saw it in Nashville. And I can't wait to bring it to you. I mean, I get excited about all the cars I bring to you. I think they're all cool. That's why we shot them, right? But this is one I want to see what the Ford fans think. Even the Chevrolet fans, they got to give it up on this one, man. That is just cool. Dave, again, beautiful job, brother.
Well, thanks. I appreciate it, and I'd really like to thank the owner, Gene Schwister, for giving me the opportunity to build a car. It turned out beautiful. His grandson also, they're behind me. I don't know if you want to shoot that, but...
If somebody's trying to get in touch with you, what's the best way to do that?
Well, look up Dave's Hot Rods LLC. I'm in West Bend, Wisconsin.
Do you have a website? Are you on Facebook? Any of the social media stuff?
No, I'm not, but I think they can find me one way or another.
I got you. Well, Dave, thanks so much for the time, brother.
Thanks a lot. I appreciate it, Scotty.
Sure, you're welcome. Folks, there you go. Like I said, one cool 55 Ford from the NSRA Nats in Louisville, Kentucky, 2015. Hope you all have enjoyed it. See ya.